What's good, y'all? Big brother Jake here. Hope y'all are staying healthy. Hope y'all are going outside, having a good time. It's another very windy day in Texas. Hopefully, y'all can hear me and it's not too much of a bother. But today, I just wanted to talk about this like little money hack type of thing. There's a little philosophy that I have, and basically, I feel like no matter what job you get, like a realistic job that you can get, whether you're making 10 an hour, 15 an hour, 20 an hour, you're not going to be rich, and it's really not enough. So I have this new ideology that you should work as many hours as possible for the sole purpose of buying a very specific thing. I call it like the Michael Saylor strategy. If you have any idea who that is, he's like the dude who's like obsessed with Bitcoin, and he like takes out loans and stuff and buys like billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. And I'm not saying it has to be Bitcoin for you. It could be a cryptocurrency, it could be the S&P or like whatever. But you should work for the sole purpose of buying that one asset. For me, it will be Bitcoin this summer. I will be putting in extra time at work for the sole purpose of buying Bitcoin because I make 14 an hour at Walmart and that is not enough. But if I buy Bitcoin a lot this summer at a price around 100K, and then at the end of the year, at its very peak, if it's around 200 and I can sell, then I made 28 an hour working at Walmart. That's pretty flippin' sick. I'd be able to pay off all my debt. I'd be able to take that out and put it in a safer investment and chill until the next 4-year Bitcoin cycle when it's a good time to invest. So I just wanted to make this real quick just to tell y'all, work for the sole purpose of buying an asset, something that'll make you money. Because if you want to be rich, if you want to be comfortable, you have to do what people who are comfortable and rich are doing. And what are they doing? They have their assets work for them. So while you are young, in your teens, in your 20s, work a stupid amount for the sole purpose of buying assets. That house that you want, that watch that you want, that car that you want, that can wait till your 30s. You will love yourself so much more if you just buy unlimited assets. And I believe in the like go all in. If you believe in Bitcoin, go all in on Bitcoin. If you believe in whatever it is you believe in, screw diversification. In the back of my mind, I am doing that. I am doing my best to max out my Roth IRA every year. That's the backup plan, right? The retirement. But you should be, because rich people have their assets work for them. So let's say I am successful in this. Let's say Bitcoin does well, right? And by the time I'm in my 30s, now I have Bitcoin making money for me, and then I don't have to work. And then I can choose to work. I won't want to do nothing. That's a boring life. People think that work is horrible and they don't want to ever work. You just don't like your job. I think the dream is definitely to never retire and to have a job that I just truly love. And, I can choose to work. And the best way to do that, if you want to be successful and rich people aren't just like maniacs who work 80-hour weeks. I see people who work like 70-hour weeks doing like labor and they have hella cash always and like they're doing pretty good, but they're not doing as good as the guy who has several assets making money for them. So if anyone cares about, the Bitcoin plan that I have, my goal is to have like 10K worth of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency by the end of the year, mainly Bitcoin. And I believe Q4 there'll be a peak, so I'm going to sell around September, October, that sort of thing. And then pay off my debt, which is like 2-3K. And then the rest of it, save it either in a savings account or something super safe like the S&P or something like that, just so it's like there, and wait till 2027 and then start investing like 1,500 a month or as much as I can invest per month, just to, what's that called? To dollar cost average. If you don't know what that is, make sure you're definitely doing that. Dollar cost average is the process of protecting yourself by like not buying all when it's super high, because you just get a better chance of having a lower entry point, that sort of thing. Either way, let me know what y'all think. Big brother Jake out. Hope y'all are doing good. Laters, y'all.